Everybody, happy Sunday. I almost said Saturday. It feels like a Saturday, but hey everybody, I'm just on live as normal. I think the last time I was on here was Friday. No, Thursday. I don't know, Thursday or Friday, but I'm just on here to answer questions, y'all. Anybody who is curious about digital marketing or learning how to monetize social media, you can pretty much ask me anything you want to know, and I will do my best to answer. But I come on here like 3 or 4 times a week. If you don't know me, y'all, my name is Lane Levette, and I do sell digital products. I make a full-time living selling digital products, but I still work my 9 to 5 as well. So I just come on here all the time trying to help people who have questions or who are curious about it and wanting to start making money by selling digital products. So if you are in my live or come in my live, you can pretty much ask me anything you want to know, and I will do my best to answer. But yeah, if y'all are in here, say hi. If you are new in my live, say hi. Even if you're not new, say hi. Y'all, today went by so fast. So fast. Anybody have questions or want to know anything concerning digital marketing, how to sell digital products? Maybe maybe you already started and you kind of just have questions. You can ask me on this live. Hey, everybody, anybody have questions? What's going on? Hey y'all got any questions on digital marketing, selling digital products? I'm pretty much on here 3 or 4 times a week, just kind of helping people, answering all their questions. People who want to get started. You pretty much only need a phone with internet. Of course, you need a digital product. You need a selling platform, which is like Stand Store, Beacons, um, something else, y'all. So you need a phone with Wi-Fi. You need a digital product, of course. You need a place to sell your digital product or host it. For example, Stand Store. And then you need a social media account because that's where you're going to market it. So TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, any of those. That's really all you really need to get started. But there's a lot of work that goes into it. So I'll never say like it's an easy thing to do, but to get started, it's super simple. If you have those things, you can actually start, but then you would need to learn marketing skills, if that makes sense. Have the right mindset in order to like actually make sales. So there's a lot of other stuff that goes into it, but those are like the main things you need to get started. You don't have to have a computer. You don't have to have a laptop, iPad. You can literally do everything from your phone, y'all. Like me, because I have all of those and I use my phone for almost everything. Digital marketing, y'all, it's a good side hustle and main hustle, depending on how good you do, depending on how successful you are at it. A lot of people quit their 9 to 5 jobs and do it full time, and a lot of people do it for extra money. So either way, both can be done. Cause I know when I started, y'all, I started this business just hoping to make an extra $1,000. That's all I wanted. I was like, I just want to make an extra $1,000. I'll be happy, and I made way more than that. Like within a month, I started in April, but I started out just wanting an extra 1,000 a month. But I've superseded that. But an extra 1,000 a month, even an extra 500 a month, can change people's lives. Cause some people just need extra income, to make ends meet or to have extra money to do what they want to do. Digital marketing will be a good way to get that and a way to start without you having to go get a second job or without you having to go do other things outside of the house, because you could do that. You can do this business from anywhere, from your phone basically. So it's a good way to do that, and then you never know where it can take you. A lot of people end up making more money than they get from work, so they end up quitting and making it full time, and some people continue to do both. It just depends. But if anybody has questions, please drop them down in the comments. Y'all make sure y'all ask any questions y'all may have, because I'm not really gonna say much unless people ask questions. Hey Tarasha, how are you? How do you stay motivated? It's hard even for me, but I stay motivated just by knowing like that I want to have something different than what I got going on, if that makes sense. So like whatever your situation is or whatever is pushing you to start, that should be your motivation. Like not because honestly, people get to the point where they don't want to, they can't take no more with their current situation. So that's usually why they start in the first place. So I use that same thing as my motivation to like keep going. And it gets hard sometimes because sometimes I'm lazy. I don't want to do it. Nobody's pushing you when you working for yourself, right? It's not like a 9 to 5 where you have to clock in. So you kind of have to come up with your own schedule and really, really, really be determined to like do this. And if you get like that mindset, it starts with mindset, honestly. If you have a hard time with mindset, you should like sit in on like mindset calls or like find stuff that helps with mindset. Because once you get your mindset right, it becomes easier to like stay motivated, if that makes sense. I mean, of course, it's still gonna be hard sometimes, but it begins with mindset, and just whatever is pushing you to begin should be the same thing, like pushing you throughout the whole journey. Like today, y'all, I did not want to come live. I was being lazy. I was like, oh, I wanted to go live. It's weird. You know what I mean? I wanted to, but then my mind was like, no, don't do it. Like I wanted to, but then my body was like, no, don't do it. You know? And I was like, oh, just do it. And I could have easily said, I ain't going live. Because I almost wasn't finna go live. I was like, I ain't doing it. And then I was like, what else I'm doing? Sitting right here looking at TV, being lazy, not doing nothing productive right now. So I was like, just go live. I made myself come live. Because, like, why not? I wasn't doing nothing else productive at the time. And then I said I was going to go live Saturday or Sunday. I didn't do it Saturday. So I was like, I got to go live today. But, yeah, it's mindset. You just got to, your mind got to be strong enough to stay motivated, honestly. You're welcome to Russia. Hey, Alicia. How was your day? Today went by so quick, y'all. I'm trying to figure out when the day started and then why is it already about to be 5 o'clock here. It went by fast. The whole weekend did, honestly. Hey, Kamori. How are you? What's the most difficult part about it? About the whole journey of like digital marketing? Out of all of it, honestly, staying consistent. Kind of what she was just asking, staying motivated. Honestly, that's the hardest part because once you learn it, like once you get a course or a digital product or whatever it is and you have everything in place and then you already like set up and you posting content trying to like make sales. So once you're already there, the hardest part is just, if you're not there, the hardest part is starting, like believing in yourself and like actually starting and investing in some kind of course or product. But if you already in it, the hardest part is just remaining consistent even when you don't see sales or even when you don't see anything coming back yet. So it's hard for some people and some people quit because they don't want to keep going. So it all goes back to mindset. The hardest part is keeping the right mindset because if you got the right mindset, that's like half the battle, honestly. It really is, honestly. I'm not even saying it's like half the battle. And then the rest is just you putting in the work. But you can put in a ton of work and then have like a negative mindset and it's not going to get you nowhere. So just remaining consistent, posting content every day and actually doing what you're supposed to be doing based on what the course or whatever it is you using tells you to do. And like really doing it and not like half-assing it. That's really the hardest part. It's not really, this business is not, I don't want to say it's not hard because it is. But if you go into it like knowing you're going to be successful and with that mindset, like I can do this just like everybody else doing it, getting started, once you get started, like actually doing the work, posting the content, and you learn what you're actually doing, you realize how simple and easy it is and what everybody is doing. It's just a matter of who's converting people to buyers and who's not. And who has the best branding. Because, you got to know how to brand yourself. You got to stand out from other people, You got to post content that resonates with people. So it's going to be a matter of, is your content converting people? Is it good enough, right? Whether or not you switching it up, changing your strategy, doing whatever you got to do to be successful. And some people don't. They just keep doing the same thing over and over and it's not getting them nowhere. So you just got to, do whatever it takes to be successful. Keep learning. Keep switching it up if you have to. And build a great personal brand, y'all. That's like the main thing, having a brand. Yeah, Alicia, this day went by fast. The whole weekend went by fast, honestly. It really did. Did you put your photo up? Yeah, I put some of them up. I love fall, y'all. I put fall stuff up before it was officially fall. I didn't care. I put some of it up. I put some stuff on my fireplace right there. You can see it. I change my flowers out all the time. Like I keep the vases and I change the flowers out depending on the season. And I put like some little pumpkins and then I put some more stuff up like throughout the house, but I love fall. I got some stuff that go in my yard too that's not out there yet, but we're supposed to put it out there today. I really wish it could stay fall. Like, all the time. One season, fall. That's it. Even though it's fall, y'all, it's still hot here. I don't know about y'all, but it's fall, so I get to put out my decor. But it's hot outside. It feel like summer. We don't got no fall weather yet, but it's definitely not feeling like fall. But in my house, it feel like fall. But outside, it's giving summertime still. It is hot. Yeah, but anybody can get burnt out, honestly. Because sometimes I get tired. I don't want to post no content. I don't want to do nothing. And then it's all right to take a day off. You know, if you need a day, a mental break, take it. But to do it all the time and not be consistent, that's when it becomes an issue. Especially in the beginning, because you want to be posting content every day, every single day. But most of the products I said, like UBC, the course that I promote, that I actually took, that helped me, they do like a mindset call, which is good, like to help people with mindset. And I believe even DBA, the other PLR community that I sell, that people start with, is like a done for you PLR community. That one, they do stuff on mindset too. So that's the good thing about it. Because when you buy into some products, it don't come with like community or like mindset stuff or ongoing support. So that's why I like both of those, because they both do. And they help, honestly. Anybody else with questions? If y'all got questions on getting started or questions on UBC, Ultimate Branding Course, or DBA, which is Digital Boss Academy, I promote both of those. One is a course, y'all. One is a PLR community. They're not both courses. But if y'all have any questions on those or curious about them, just ask me and I can answer for y'all to help y'all. Yeah, I've been lazy all day. Just lazy. I ain't even gonna lie. Anybody else in here have questions? Tarasha, where are you at? I can't remember where you said you was from. Anybody in here actually got fall weather right now? Or it's too early for everybody? It's probably too early. Probably gotta wait till like October. Minnesota? Oh, okay. So y'all weather probably cool, right? Right now? I know y'all probably have like cold winters, Minnesota. Y'all beat us today, Tarash. I'm mad at you today. Oh no. You the ops today. We played y'all today, the Texans, and we got beat. We got beat by the Vikings. Oh no. They messed up our winning streak. That's the first thing I thought about. Oh no. I've been hollering all this morning at the game. They just made us look bad today. I'm like, what is happening? 82. Okay, y'all weather similar to ours then. It's like 88, 89 over here. So yeah, it's still hot for everybody, it seems like. It's too early. I think the first day of fall was officially today. I think the high today was actually 90 here. It's 88 right now. Yeah. Yeah, we got beat. We got beat by y'all football team. All right, y'all. Anybody else in here have any questions on digital products, digital marketing, anything? Oh my God. Thanks for your help with UBC. I'm getting started setting up my stance. Okay, that's good, Tarasha. I'm happy for you. Yes, y'all love UBC, honestly. I wouldn't promote it if I didn't think it was like a good course to learn from, but it really is. It's a lot of information in there. I think they're thinking about adding some new modules. I saw a notification come out where they are going to be adding new stuff, but they kind of want input from everybody who's in there on what kind of information or new stuff we want to be added. So that's the good thing about it. Like anytime they add stuff, you don't pay extra. You instantly get access to whatever they add. It's like lifetime access. So that's a good thing. I'm just curious to see what they're gonna add because it already has so much stuff. It's crazy, and I'm just like, what else are they gonna add? But it's always when they add it, it's always something that you didn't think of, but then when you see it, you was like, oh, okay, that's good. So that's a good thing. And then they do the Q&A calls too. For anybody who's in here, they do the Q&A calls every Wednesday, which are really good. I always sit and listen, and I always learn something from those calls. And they usually stay on. It's supposed to be an hour, y'all, but it always go over like an hour and a half, 2 hours. But that's good because you're not just getting the course and getting left. You literally getting the course, getting the community, getting access to everybody who in the course, everybody kind of like helping one another, and then plus the creators of the course, you still technically got access to them because they do the Q&A calls every week and the mindset calls. So that's a good thing. Anybody else in here have questions, y'all? If y'all are in here, y'all can y'all like the live if you haven't already? But anybody got questions on UBC, DBA, anybody that's just joining, we just talking about digital marketing. I'm answering anybody's questions that has questions on getting started or digital products or just anything in this business in general. If you have questions, you can ask me in the comments and I will do my best to answer for you. Hi, Natural Goddess. How are you? How do you specifically market your products? So I market them by creating content on Instagram and YouTube and TikTok sometimes. How often do you post? Every day. Every day. Especially if you're a beginner starting out, it's recommended that you post every day. I started in April, so it's been what? April, May, June, July, August, September. I'm not even at 6 months yet, almost 6 months for me. So I post every day too. Every now and then I'll skip days. But like in the beginning, when I first started for like the first 2 months, I posted every day. So when I started, they were recommended like 3 times a day. I started out strong, 3 posts a day, and then I felt like it was overwhelming for me because I work my job still. I still work my 9 to 5 from home. So for me in the beginning, I did it for a good little while, but then I slacked and I started going to 2 and then sometimes even 1 a day. So honestly, it's not a recommendation. It's more of do what works for your life, but stay consistent with it. So if you post 3 times a day, but you see like you posting not good content because you're trying to get 3 posts out, so the quality is not good, and don't do 3, do 2. If 2 is a lot, do 1, but just try to be consistent and post every day some type of content. When I asked, I meant more. So, what your content do you Do the yes, I do the 7. Yes, I do the 7 second post, but I usually stay between 3 and 5. But yeah, that's what I post on Instagram. On my faceless, on my Instagram account, I am faceless, so I don't show my face. So my reels or anywhere between 3 and 7 seconds that I post. That's the only content that I post over there. Every now and then I make a post, like a slideshow, but most of my stuff are 3 to 7 second reels, right? And I repurpose the same reels for my YouTube shorts sometimes. So I use them on YouTube shorts, so I promote over here, and then I also repurpose them on TikTok because it's the same format. How's the faceless? I like faceless. I mean, sometimes I'm face forward and faceless on two separate accounts, so faceless definitely has benefits. I mean, I feel like face forward and faceless got pros and cons. It's gonna depend on the person. I do on both, but I will say my faceless page, I like it because I don't really have to show my face. But then sometimes I get to the point where I want to show my face and I want to speak. And I mean, on a faceless account, you technically can speak and still be faceless. You can just blur your face. But I sometimes I'm starting to realize like I want to show my face. I want to speak to my audience. But I enjoy faceless too because I feel like it's no pressure. I'm not in the camera. It's not me. It's just my words. If that makes sense. So it's give and take for everybody. You can start faceless and realize you don't want to do it. You want to go face forward. You may start face forward and realize, okay, I'm gonna go faceless. And then some people even do hybrid, which is what I'm thinking about doing. Just making my one account on Instagram and do hybrid where I do faceless content and speak sometimes. So literally I can still post faceless content and then every now and then I can show up and talk to my audience in my stories or do whatever I want to do. But I haven't decided if I want to do that because once I go hybrid, then my page is no longer faceless, right? Once you show your face. So I just want to make sure I make the right decision before I do that. I started faces, but I prefer. See, that's what I'm saying, right? So go change it. Go face forward. I've seen faces accounts on Instagram like ask their audience, hey, should I go face forward? And they do a vote and then they eventually just reveal their face on that same page, and just go from there. But if you feel you want to go face forward, I say go for it because sometimes you can build stronger connections by speaking. And if it's something you don't mind doing, then do it. Some people will never go face forward because they too shy, too introverted, too scared. You know what I mean? And then some people are gonna be like you and start and be like, hey, I feel like I want to do this, and then do it, right? So they both work. You'll get a lot of people who say face forward, you have it easier maybe because people can see you, people can relate to you more. But I agree to a certain extent, but at the same time I know that faces accounts do really well because I know a lot of people who don't show their face on no platform and they make really good money being faceless. But when you faceless, you really really got to focus on branding, right? You got to build a great bomb brand because you faceless, right? So you got to really really put a lot of effort and time into building your brand when you faceless is what I feel. But either one works. It depends on the person, honestly. Some people gonna excel at one and some people gonna excel at the other. Right. Yeah, it's weird for me because I'm stuck right now. I'm going through it right now where I'm trying to figure out, do I wanna I know on YouTube I'm gonna be face forward regardless because I do vlogs. I come on here, I go live. So YouTube is face forward content. But my Instagram is where I'm stuck at because I don't know if I wanna be a hybrid account or just stay faceless or I don't know. So I'm trying to figure it out. But I like both, honestly. It depends. I sell my own products. It was a challenge. Okay, yeah. So you sell your own digital. You got digital products or physical products? Digital? Yeah, because a lot of people like that. They have their own products already, or they may have their own business, and then they struggling to make sales. And then that's where like learning those digital marketing skills come into play. Digital, right? Do you make sales now, or is it getting better? Yeah, that's where the skills come into play, and a lot of people struggle. I was like that, like before I bought UBC, like before I invested that money into UBC and got that course. I wasn't gonna buy a course because I was just determined to sell my own stuff, right? And I wasn't doing nothing. I wasn't making no sales because I didn't really know how to market. I didn't know all the stuff that I needed to know, right? Yes, the marketing and speaking to my avatar, you have to stay on it, right? And then once I got that course, I started learning like all the other stuff that goes into actually marketing online. Like you can't expect to just, a lot of people expect to jump online because they got a great product, they got a great website. I mean, everything top tier. And then you will be surprised. You will come on here and you ain't nobody fixing to buy nothing if you're not marketing right. So yeah, you got to know all that back stuff, like reaching your target audience, knowing who your target audience is, and all that kind of stuff, knowing what to say to stop them. So a whole bunch of other different factors come into play when you're trying to convert somebody to actually invest with you. Anybody else in here have questions? Thanks for sharing. You too. Thank you for being in the live. You have a great rest of your day. Anybody else in here have any questions on digital marketing or digital products? Hey SK, do you know an app or something to help with caption? Chat GPT. I always tell people to use Chat GPT. If you go on that Chat GPT app and tell Chat GPT what it is your hook is about, like your video or whatever your hook is, and tell it to help you create a caption, if you speak to it correctly and do it enough, it will help you with your caption. I don't recommend copy and pasting it, but if it gives you a caption, use it as an outline, and it helps. I use Chat GPT all the time because sometimes my mind, I'm just not trying to think of no caption, honestly, y'all, because it be a lot going on. And I use Chat GPT a lot sometimes. But yeah, it will literally write out your whole caption. Like I've been using Chat GPT for so long, it knows me. So it writes my captions in a way that I would say it. So yeah, I don't recommend copy and paste it unless you can get it to sound like you. But you want to make sure it doesn't sound robotic. You want to take stuff out, add stuff to it to make it sound like how you would speak. But it's definitely a way to get an idea, and you don't have to think about what to put in the caption. It'll tell you. And there's nothing wrong with using it, y'all. Everybody use ChatGPT. They using some form of AI. I'm not saying they're using it all the time, but everybody does it. So I'm seeing all these avatars people making. I have no idea how to do that. But I be seeing them. All these little avatars people making on Instagram and their content. Yeah, I'm talking about like the ones where it's just like it's not speaking, it's just in the post. But it's like an avatar that somebody created. Yeah. Yeah, use ChatGPT to help with your captions. And you don't have to write. Use the voice control and say what it is you want it to do, and it will write it out instantly. Anybody else with questions? Hey, Winners Club, how are you? I'm good. I am good. Kind of sad that it's about to be Monday again. But I am good. Y'all, I'm going to stay on here like 10 more minutes. So if y'all got anything to ask, want to learn how to get started, any questions in general, ask now. I got about 10 minutes in me. I don't know why I don't have no energy today, y'all. None. No energy. If y'all just joining the live, y'all, we just talking about digital marketing, how to get started, talking about UBC, DBA. If you've heard of those and you want to know more about them, just let me know in the comments. I know Monday the worst. Yes, Monday be the worst, y'all. The worst is an understatement. I'm not even gonna lie. That's like an understatement. The worst, it's horrible. For me, it is. It is horrible. It's like people be coming up with stuff from the weekend. Can't wait till Monday to ask. The weeks going too fast these days. I know, right? This whole year went by quick. It's crazy how fast it went by because I feel like 2024 came in yesterday and it's already finna be over. We like in the last quarter of the year already. It was just September 1st. Last time I checked. And September finna be over. Yeah, it's crazy. Life is short. I know that for a fact. So, how fast it's going by. That's why you should do what you want to do while you can. Honestly, anyone you recommend on IG to learn from or beginners? I have to really think about it and look. Not off the top of my head, but the next time you catch me on live, I have some people. Because I don't know like IG names. You know what I mean? I don't know usernames like that. I have to literally scroll. But there's a lot of people I follow like that. I like to see their content. I wouldn't really say learn from, but I like their content because they do the same type of content I do, and it helps me, if that makes sense. But I don't really follow anybody that I'm really like learning from, but I just follow people who inspire me. In the future, when you're making millions, yes, I'm speaking into existence. With digital marketing, are you gonna try other business models like trading? Oh yeah, I'm gonna invest before I make $1 million in something else. I ain't even gotta be nowhere near a million. I'm gonna put investment somewhere else. Amazon FBA, I don't know. I tried that already. I half-ass tried it though. So I'm a seller. I created a seller account. I went through the whole approval process. So I can sell if I want to. I already been approved and went through the because you got to go through like a verification. And I never really stuck it out. You know what I mean? Or really stayed in it. Like I became one, learned a little bit, and I was gonna do like FB. See, I mix it up. That's how you know I ain't do it long. Cause you got FBA and FBM, I think, or FB something else, where you ship your own stuff or Amazon ship it for you. So I never really got to the point where I actually found a product to like, put on there, but I tried it. But no, I would not stick to just digital. Absolutely not, because I want multiple streams of income. I will absolutely invest in real estate, some form of real estate. I don't know what. I don't know if it would just be me getting into like wholesaling or buying like an Airbnb or rent. I don't know. But I'm definitely going to do something real estate as an investment, and then probably other things from there. But that's like the only thing on my mind, because I know you can't go wrong with real estate. Yeah, but I would definitely do digital forever though, because you can digital gonna always be around. It's easy. People want easy. They want instant information. So people gonna always want to buy digital products because they want it now. They want the information right now. So I would definitely stay digital, stay doing digital stuff, but my business will probably evolve to doing something else besides helping people make money online. Like maybe a different whole niche or something, but I would definitely still be selling digital products if it's up to me. Do you think this course gonna get old? Not necessarily. I don't think it'll get old because you don't have to resell the course. That's the thing. That's why people get it wrong. People think the course is only made to buy it and resell it. Like the course will always be relevant because it's made to help people with their business, with their branding and help them be able to make sales. So when people have existing businesses already that are not making sales, that's what this course is really for, to help those people market. Like I eventually think I probably would even eventually go into like marketing the course to existing businesses. I may even evolve in that direction, because that's what it's for too. Like not necessarily somebody buying it to resell it, but they buying it so they can start their own business, or they have a business and they need to know how to brand and how to make sales online, because everybody is on social media. So you definitely want to be marketing your business on social media, not just locally, right? Social media reaches around the world. So you definitely want to be marketing any business on social media because you're reaching a larger audience, right? For your business. So I don't think it will get old. It's just probably the way it's being marketed may change. You know what I mean? Not necessarily change, because it depends on the person and how they run in their business. Kind of how I'm doing mine, teaching people how to make money online, how to get started, how to learn the skill. And then also if they want to resell it, it comes with resale rights. Like I could go into just marketing it to existing people who already have a business that's not making sales. So it just depends, honestly. But I don't think it'll get old, if that makes sense. Because it's something that they continuously add to, right? So it's not like they made the course and that's it. Like they just sent out an email today, I think, saying they about to add new stuff, like new modules. So the course continues to evolve with times and add the information that's needed currently, right? So it's going to continue to keep adding, and they do that on purpose because they got to keep up, right? So they're going to continuously add information to it that you instantly get access to if you already have it, so that you feel like you keeping up with the time. Now, if they had a course where they didn't add to it, then it possibly could get outdated. But they add to it constantly. Have you created any of your? Yes, I have. I have an Amazon influencer guide and on how to unlock on-site commissions. I created that myself, that I market, teaching people how to do Amazon on-site. And I also have a PLR entrepreneur guide, but I don't market it, but I created it myself. So yeah, I do. Hi, Selena. I bought so many courses. It's me. Love for Life is not clicking yet. Yeah, Selena, you gotta figure out what's missing. You gotta figure out what is it that you're not connecting, if that makes sense. Because if you bought a lot of courses, I don't recommend you continue to buy courses, right? I'm never gonna tell somebody that just to make a sale. If you tell me you got a lot of courses, we need to figure out what kind of courses you got, and then what is it that you're not doing, right? Because if you bought multiple courses, you should definitely, be connecting some kind of dot. So you got to figure out what is it that you think you are missing or need help with. Would you ever want to host a digital marketing seminar or give out a lecture? Hell no, not in person. I'm shy, y'all. I'm not talking in front of no people. No, let me stop. But no, I'm not. Hundreds of people that want to learn everything about. I make a video. It's gonna be digital. we not getting on stage. I ain't there yet. I mean, I ain't gonna say never, because you never know. But right now, no. But I'll do like a webinar where people can access it like through email or online. But no, I ain't coming in person. I need to get out of my own head. I recently started a new IG. Yes, you gotta get out. Sometimes that's what it is. Sometimes you in your own way, your own mindset is not right, and it's stopping you. A lot of the times that's what it is. Because if you have courses, you should definitely be knowing kind of like what to do from here based off those courses. You started a new IG already from scratch. That's a good step. You need to set up your bio and then figure out what type of product you promoting, because I don't know how you running your business. Figure out who you targeting, what kind of people are you targeting, who is your target audience, and start creating content. Like, people overthink the whole process, and the process is easy. It's just creating the content and being consistent that's hard. But a lot of people don't start because they trying to wait for everything to be perfect, and they got to do this, they got to do that, and next thing you know, it's 2025 and you did nothing, right? So if you have the steps and you have the information you need, start posting content, because your content only gonna get better if you start posting and learning from your mistakes, right? Because I look back at my content and I be looking back at my old content, I'm like, this was trash, because but back then I didn't think that. But when I look at it compared to now, I'm like, what the hell was I thinking? But I did it. It's out there, Don't delete it. Leave it up, because you evolve. Like, that's the only way you're going to get better at doing what you do. So it's putting out something that's not exactly right is better than putting out nothing. And because eventually when you do start, it's like you starting at square one, and you could have been like 100 steps ahead already. I want to make a mini course, though. I'm lazy with that, too. I want somebody to do it for me. I want to tell them what I want in the course, but I want somebody else to make it. But I want to make my own course, but not no big course like UBC, like a mini course, and then sell it for less, promote it for less. But that takes time, y'all. Creating any kind of course, it takes time because you got to go through and make all those modules, put the information in there, figure out if you're going to do videos or not. It's a lot. It can be done. I see people do it, but it takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of work. But yep, Selena, you gotta get out of your own head and just start following the directions, following what you're learning, and start posting. Hey Sade, haven't heard from you in a while. How have you been? Yeah, I think the last time I was on here was Thursday or Friday. I can't remember. I was supposed to go live. No, I said I was gonna go live Saturday or Sunday. So yeah, I think it was Thursday or Friday, my last one. Yeah. It's me though. It's because they so random. So I've been on an hour already, Sade. I got on here an hour ago. It was like 4:30, 4:35. So yeah, it's been a while. I said like 20 minutes ago that I was getting off, and I'm still on here. So she said, "Oh wow." Yeah, it's been an hour. It's been a good little minute. Anybody else in here have questions on anything? I feel like this camera is way up in my face for some reason. And how many subs does YouTube allow you to stream? I think you can stream from the beginning. I ain't no YouTube guru. I'm learning YouTube, but I think you can go live, if I'm not mistaken, right? From the beginning? Or 500 maybe? I don't think there's a limit on when you can go live with YouTube. I think you can go live with in the beginning, like with hardly any subscribers. Yeah, I think so. I didn't have this many when I started going live. Am I wrong, y'all? I think it's 0. Oh, 50. On a mobile, though. So I Googled it. It said to live stream on a mobile device, you need at least 50 subscribers. So 50 on a mobile device. I don't know what that means for the internet. I mean, if you go on your phone, only 50 subscribers. I think that's what the internet say. I'll be using my laptop. I don't know. Try to do it and see. Go on your laptop, hit live, and see if it lets you go start a live. That's how you gonna know. But I don't know what the number is. Because it's saying 50 on here, but then I'm seeing something else that say something else. $50. Yep, you're welcome. I would just try it if I were you. Because it's either going to deny your access or it's going to let you hit live and go live. Oh, it says you can start YouTube streaming with any number of subscribers if you use a desktop computer. So I'm assuming that's laptop too. The number restrictions are only if you live stream on a mobile device. You got to have 50. So there you go. No limit on the computer. Hey, Lanika. How was your day today? Y'all, that's me. I Google everything. Probably a little bit too much. Mine was too. It just went by so quick. Do anybody in my live have any last minute questions y'all want to ask me about digital marketing before I get off? Okay, y'all. I'm about to get off this live in 2 minutes. Let me know if y'all have questions. Anybody curious about starting digital marketing, selling digital products? Anybody who's new in my live, I started in April, y'all. April 1st to be exact. And I have made a decent amount of money since April. So far, so good. Same way I did it, anybody else can do it. If you put in like the hard work, put in the time, and keep going until you actually start making sales, you can do the same thing. I started with UBC by getting a course, Ultimate Branding course. That's the course that I started with. That's the course that helped me. So that's the same one that I promote to people to help them learn how to make sales online. I am about to get off the live. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I will see y'all in my next one. I'm going to go live Monday or maybe Tuesday. I don't know. But I will see y'all in my next live. Everybody have a good night.